I'm Thor.
And I'm Boba Fett.
And this is our
Drunk Film Review. Oh.
Do you need... Why did you do this?
I don't know.
At least mine is like Avengers, like it's Thor. It's Thor-oriented. It's Thor-oriented. That doesn't even have anything to do with Captain America.
Yeah. But it's really cool. So.
Let's all get drunk tonight. Hell yeah. I hope I don't fight with a punk tonight. Let's get dumb, drink some rum, make my teeth and gum feel real numb. We'll be thinking about surviving while we're drinking and we're driving.
Tonight's drink of choice for our drunk film review is PBR, and/or, as you'd like to call it, whatever, Pabst Blue Ribbon beer.
Why? Because look at this can. It's American.
It's red, white, blue.
We're talking about Captain America.
It's brewed in Milwaukee.
Exactly. It's selected as America's best in 1893.
No one cares.
Yeah,
no one cares about 1893.
Do you think it's been selected the best since then?
No.
Probably not.
Okay, so, Captain America.
A comic book movie. One of many. And this one is about Stephen Rogers, a character who is Captain America. Not at the moment, at the beginning. He is adamantly trying to become a part of the army so he can fight Hitler. So he can be, during World War II, clearly. But he keeps getting rejected because he is scrawny and
He's
weak.
A little baby boy.
And has far too many ailments.
So, like, what's your problem? Like, why are you trying to join the military all the time?
Listen, my dad was in the army, and all I'm trying to do is save America.
Okay, but
from Hitler. He's a bad man.
You're too small to be the military.
So what? That doesn't mean anything.
You're small!
I have a lot of heart.
We have ladies here. I want to dip my D, and I want you to dip your D. He looks like a woman.
Yeah. /
a bobblehead.
Yeah.
Because his head is far too large for his body.
Yeah. Anyway, his determination actually allows him to be recruited, finally, but not for what he thinks.
Hello, sir. I noticed that you have outstanding moral fiber. Would you like to join the army?
Well, yes, I would, sir.
That's
what I've been trying to do. That's why I keep lying about who I am and where I'm from.
Awesome. I'm definitely not using you for chemical testing of any kind to make you super soldier.
Cool.
Yes, Stanley Tucci, aka scientist dude, that I don't remember his name.
German scientist dude whose name I cannot recall.
So we're going to call him Stanley Tucci. He selects scrawny little Chris Evans, Captain America, to be part of this program in which he gets super buff and becomes a super soldier. And
then he fights Red Skull, who is like a Nazi, but not really. He's got his own thing that's going on. And he fights him and defeats him, but then he gets frozen in ice, and the Avengers!
Yeah.
And here is the last 30 minutes of the film.
In 3D.
This is what you paid extra for. Freeze. 50 years later. On to likes and dislikes.
Yeah!
What I liked about this film? A lot. Mostly, I liked the way it looked. I think it was very period-centric. And I think it looked like it was 1945 or 1930 or whatever.
Likes. Random musical number in the middle when he first becomes Captain America. Dug that. Also liked that the underdog, gets a shot at being the top dog. Yeah. I dig that.
Oh my god, and number one, this is totally random and totally obscure. There's just one shot where it's very beginning, and it's before you meet the Red Skull, and he's got his little Hydra pin, and he's got blood on the skull, so it's foreshadowing, this dude has got a red face. Awesome. Dig that.
And now, dislikes. Okay, my main issue was that for the entire first half-ish of the film, his head, and I'm talking Chris Evans, his head was way too big for his body. He looked like a bobblehead, and I was totally not okay with that. It was creepy, and I didn't appreciate it. It looked like a stick figure I would draw on my notes. It was weird for me.
I think my huge issue was more like canon related. I don't really I haven't really read a lot of Captain America, but I feel like the number one issue is that they don't really explain what the Cosmic Cube is. They don't even mention it. They don't give it a name. And then two, they bring in characters like the dude with the bowler hat. I don't really know who he is, but I know that he's an actual member of S.H.I.E.L.D. and like the Avengers and with Nick Fury and everything. So I think that they used a lot of previous knowledge that they assumed people had to bring into this movie, but I don't think that it really read well with people who may not have read comic books before.
You put a lot of thought into this, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. And now here's for the segment we like to call Person We'd Like to See Naked.
Oh, I thought it was person I'd like to fuck.
I mean, either or.
3, 2, 1.
Red
Cosmic
Skull.
Cube.
What?
You?
No. Okay, you said the Cosmic Cube. Which
no.
Is,
yes. No.
Which is weird because
No, yeah,
like,
I didn't say that because how do you
Exactly.
have sex with a cube?
That's why I brought it up.
I said Chris Evans
Okay,
as Captain America.
I'm pretty sure that's not what you.
No, but you said Red Skull.
No. Why
Yeah,
did I say that?
you did.
You
said
wicked
he's got
ugly.
no nose. Yeah, I don't know why you said that.
Okay, so we both said Chris Evans.
Yeah, we both said Chris Evans.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So now it's time for us to actually rate the film instead of just talking about it.
Exactly.
I will give Captain America about a 3.5. I liked a lot of things, but there were some things that I just like wasn't too keen on. As I mentioned before, he looked like a bobblehead, and as Mallory mentioned, they didn't really talk about the Cosmic Cube, and that kind of bummed me out.
I think I would also give it a 3.5 due to the canon issues.
This has been our drunk film review, so join us next time when we review a movie that has not yet been decided.
This is the first time I've ever done this.
I don't know if this is going to work, so here we go.
Let's